but anything?
No, there's no compensation with the hire. And again, I just want to reiterate our appreciation that they were kind of flexible and accommodating in the process.
And then just related, Bob, did you think that San Diego would grant permission? And what were your thoughts as you were going through that process?
Well, I had a lot of conversations with AJ. So when this one came up, this is probably the only one I would have listened to. But he was good enough to tell me about it and ask my thoughts on it. And we had some conversations. And so, yes, the answer is yes. Talked.
All right. So how, like, I just don't understand this. How do you not ask? That's what I'm led to believe. AJ Preller says in his media scrum, or not media scrum, but his video press conference, he talked about how he didn't want to cloud the process. Him asking for compensation would maybe cloud the process of getting Bob Melvin to the San Francisco Giants. It was like he was helping get Bob Melvin to the Giants. He wanted Bob Melvin to be on the San Francisco Giants. If he really didn't want Bob Melvin on the Giants, but Bob Melvin wanted to be on the Giants, he would have asked for compensation. And he would have clouded the process, in his words, right? He didn't want to cloud the process. I want to cloud the process. If I'm AJ Preller, I want to cloud the process. Sure, you don't want to be here? Sure, if I'm AJ Preller, based on their relationship, I probably don't want Bob Melvin here either, but I'm not just going to let Bob Melvin go to the San Francisco Giants. This is competition here, is it not? It's like Preller is helping the San Francisco Giants. Yeah, no compensation. Here you go, San Fran. Just take one of the most respected managers in baseball. No problem. No compensation. Nothing. You're telling me that the Giants wouldn't give you a draft pick? They wouldn't give you a low-level minor leaguer? They wouldn't give you anything. If I was AJ, I would have asked, hey, Giants, you want Bob Melvin? You got to take Matt Carpenter's contract, or you got to take Austin Nola's contract, which is only like a few $1 million. But if you're trying to cut payroll, you try to take any little thing to get certain guys out of the organization that you don't want anymore, that are, bringing this organization down. Maybe not by like their character. I'm not saying that, but their play on the field or their lack thereof, the lack of production on the field. I would have at least asked, hey, San Francisco, you willing to take on Matt Carpenter's contract? Or I would have asked for a draft pick. I don't care what the draft pick is. It could have been the Giants' lowest draft pick, but to get nothing out of it, that doesn't make sense to me. If you're the president of baseball operations, you're the general manager, you're supposed to look out what is best for your club. So if you're trading a manager, it's not a trade because you don't get anything back. But if you're giving a manager to another team, I want to make it a trade. I want something back to help, something that could help my team. Again, I don't care if the draft pick was low, the lowest pick that they have in next year's draft. I don't care what it is, but get something back. We've seen plenty of examples of these low draft picks ending up being future Hall of Famers, being all-star players, being major league players, something that could help your franchise. I don't care what it would have been, but to sit there, and it seems like they didn't even ask for compensation, that's just stupid, in my opinion. That's just stupid. How do you not ask for compensation here? The Giants could have said no, but AJ could have, if he was asked about the compensation thing, he would have said, the Giants said no, I tried. He didn't say that. So, yeah, that pisses me off. To not ask for compensation. I get it, AJ. You didn't want Bob to be here. So you didn't want to cloud the process. You just wanted to make it as easy as possible to get Bob Melvin out of San Diego. Okay. Still, I have a hard time believing that the Giants, who they took Bob Melvin up really quickly, right? He's already having his intro press conference here. The first day off of the postseason, they were like, yeah, press conference, let's go. Bring him on in here. We got to do this. Let's go. They had the hype video up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, San Diego, for that. You're telling me the Giants wouldn't have given you anything if you would have asked. They wouldn't have given you anything?